Forgive and forget, they said. You've probably heard that 1,000 times, haven't you? Because apparently forgetting that your person lied, cheated, drained your savings is as easy as changing your socks. It's not. It's never that simple. If you're here, you're not just hurt, you're stuck, replaying the details at 2 a.m. while he's sound asleep like nothing happened. So lean in. This isn't about polite platitudes, it's about understanding why you feel so trapped and why the version of forgiveness that you've been sold is a lie. See, most advice from friends is move on, give it time. Relationships are hard. But betrayal isn't a tiff, it's trauma. When trust is broken, your nervous system goes into overdrive. Heart pounding, cortisol surging in your bloodstream, and sleep is a distant memory. If you feel like you've been sucker punched, then it's because your brain thinks that you have. You see, time alone doesn't heal trauma. Time without repair just hardens it. So ask yourself, have I been waiting for him or for time to fix what needs my active healing? Think of trust as a three-legged stool. It requires honesty and reliability and goodwill. When one leg snaps, the whole stool collapses. And yet, when you're in crisis, you start asking, is he reliable? Is he honest now? Does he care? See, you're not just confused. That's not the problem. You're in what's called cognitive dissonance, the mental fog of trying to live in two realities at once. That fog is not weakness, it's a trauma symptom. See, most women soften the truth in their own minds. Oh, he was under stress. I must have done something to push him away. But listen carefully. You cannot heal from a story that you keep rewriting and repeating in your own mind. Say it to yourself plainly. He lied. He cheated. He hid money. See, clarity is not cruelty. Clarity is like oxygen. We need it for our survival. When your heart races every time his phone buzzes, that's not you overreacting. That's the fight, flight, freeze circuitry in your brain. That's your amygdala firing. Betrayal trauma lights up the same brain regions as physical pain does. Your body is saying, I'm not safe. See, you're not broken. You're activated. Your nervous system is activated. Until your nervous system feels safe again, logic is not going to help. More knowledge, more information is not going to fix it. Forget, forgive, and forget. Your soul is crying out for self-respect. Ask yourself every day, here's a little ritual. What would honoring myself look like today? Sometimes that's a boundary. Sometimes that's transparency. Sometimes that's getting help. You see, you're not called to shrink for the comfort of someone who has hurt you repeatedly. That's not love. That's self-erasure. After betrayal, you and he live on like different emotional clocks. You see, you're still processing, right? Your brain is still trying to figure it out. And he's trying to move on and forget what he did. So that's not stubbornness on your part. That's not you being, not willing to let it go. This is biology. He's in flight, taking flight from the past, and you're in freeze. And the problem is you don't have a structure. See, that mismatch breeds resentment between you two. Quiet, corrosive, and deadly. And it blocks repair. Are you ready? Here's the question that most women don't want to ask themselves, but I'm asking you to ask yourself. Am I staying in this relationship because of love or because of fear? Because fear can dress up for Halloween in 1,000 disguises. Fear can look like loyalty, it can look like duty, it can look like faith, but deep down, you know. See, love built on fear can't breathe. Perfect love casts out fear, and you deserve to breathe with love. You've heard it, right? I'm sorry you feel that way. That's not ownership he's taking. That's blame dressed up as empathy. Here's what real remorse sounds like. Well, honey, I lied and I hurt you, and I'll do whatever it takes, as long as it takes, to earn back your trust. If you're not hearing that, you're not being rebuilt. The relationship is not being rebuilt. You're being managed. Rebuilding, it takes 3 non-negotiables. It takes full ownership by the betrayer, like I just, role-played there. It takes radical transparency. That means you have the password to all his devices, for example. And it also takes shared commitment to structured healing. If even one of those is missing, you're trying to rebuild a bridge, but you don't have the materials. Ask yourself honestly, do I have what's needed? Or am I trying to rebuild on shifting sand? If this message feels like your life on paper, stop trying to solve it alone. I've opened a few complimentary, totally free, quick start calls for our Detox the Marriage work this week. They're brief, focused, kind of collaboration sessions to help you see clearly what's happening in your marriage and find out if we can help. And if you're not ready to talk yet, that's totally okay. I strongly encourage you to join our Detox Your Marriage Skool community. The links are down below for both of these things. The Detox Your Marriage Skool community is a beautiful, safe place for women that are walking this same road and are getting clarity, peace, support, and expert guidance. The links are below. Take the step that feels right for you. I know it sounds impossible right now, but research shows something remarkable. Many women emerge from betrayal stronger, wiser, and more at peace within themselves than they ever were before. That's absolutely possible. We watch it every week. Growth isn't automatic, though. It's not just time, but growth is possible, and it begins when you decide to stop just surviving and start healing with guidance. You are told to forgive and forget, but forgetting is not healing. Forgiveness without repair is just denial dressed up as virtue. You deserve more than survival. You deserve peace. You deserve clarity, and that's possible. If this spoke to you, click one of the links below. You can book a discovery call, 15 minutes, brief call, totally free, or join the Detox Your Marriage Skool community. Not to buy anything, we're not selling anything here, but to finally get a strategy for your healing. You've carried this burden long enough. Let's find out your next step together.